And we're here. Fancy meeting you here.
Hey, how's it going? I'm already touring around.
Hello from the Coronado Springs Resort, guys. We are in Disney World for a little staycation at Coronado Springs, one of our top hotels. I know I say that often. We have a lot of hotels that we love on property. This is one we have visited many, many times, but we haven't actually stayed here for several years, and we're excited to be here. We have family that came into town and invited us to tag along, so you know we said yes. The theming here is the Three Caballeros. Guys, this is a southwestern themed property, so the Three Caballeros makes sense. But I want to start here by showing you the two beds. These are pretty nice sized beds. They are not your typical double beds. These are actually queen, full size queens. They've got some great storage areas down there. Very, very nice. This room is very well appointed. Look at that massive area right there. If you have to work, that's a great spot for working. I'm not working on this trip, so I'm really happy. We've got some great storage down there, some extra storage up here, and yes, there's our snacks, and a refrigerator down here that we've already loaded up. But I also want to show you the Keurig. I love when they have the Keurig because you can bring your own, or you can have the delicious 50th anniversary K-Cups. And here's some more of that beautiful artwork. Three Caballeros. Very, very cool. Swivel, by the way. That is a swivel chair right here. But guys, I don't know if you can really see the size of this room. It's very, very big. It's comfortable. There's going to be 3 of us staying in here. So this is really, really good area to spread out. Another thing that's odd, and I love that they have, you don't see a whole lot of ceiling fans in the hotels here in Florida. And really, Florida hotels should have ceiling fans. I want to show you our view because we are in building 6B and we have this beautiful wooded area view. Do you see that behind me? Oh my God, guys, it is so beautiful. When we came in, there were some bunnies out there, squirrels running around. I love, love, love this view. These rooms were actually remodeled in 2019. There was carpeting on the floor. As you saw now, there's wood on the floor, and these are fantastic. We always loved this hotel. It first opened in 1997. We loved it. We first came here actually in 1997 in August, right after it had opened. But I am loving the remodel. I'm not a big fan of carpeted hotel rooms, so this is great. I love seeing that. And look at that. Welcome, valued guest. Yes, I am a valued guest. Now, if you're several people staying here, I love how it has this door that closes up. It kind of keeps the privacy. That's going to take us into the bathroom. And if I remember correctly, back in the day, this wasn't a door. It was actually curtains. Ooh. Look at this. Oh, this is fantastic. This is really nice. I love the double sinks. I love that there is some storage underneath the sinks. Some more storage up here. You guys have been watching my vlogs, and if you haven't, 2024, I love to travel with a lot of stuff, and I tend to spread out. So I love to see all of this storage here because it keeps it neat. Now, look at the bathroom. Oh, I love this. I love that it's got the glass door instead of a curtain. It's a nice size. Oh, it's a double shower, guys. So we've got a nice size tub. We've got really nice double shower. And you can't forget the H2O. This is gonna go away eventually, but they still have it here, which is nice. There's a lot of space here. And check out the closet. We do have a couple of things in the closet already. But it's a decent sized closet. Something you want to keep in mind, we are a pretty large group. We have 2 rooms that we have reserved, but they could not give us connecting rooms. We did request connecting rooms. It's not a guarantee. We are all on the same floor and in the same building, but we're not in a connecting room. But here's a perfect example. There is a connecting room here. It's just not connecting to our family. Another thing I want to point out, in this crazy world of gadgets, I don't know about you guys, but I travel with a lot of things that I need to charge. There are charging stations all over this room. I'll show you guys the grounds as we go along, so stay tuned. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little squirrel in there that keeps hopping all around. He looks really happy. Every time I turn the camera on though, he like runs back in. So we are in the Ranchos section 6B, and we are in room 6554. Every single building is a little different, and then the one next to it. And actually the Ranchos are all the way in the back, so we are in the back of the resort. One thing you have to keep in mind with this resort, that there is a lot of walking. But I love the view and the vibe of this area. I want to mention that Coronado Springs is one of the moderate resorts. Disney has 3 different layers or types of resorts. One is economy, one is moderate, so you're middle, priced, and then they have the deluxe. So this is part of the moderate resorts. The rates that you're going to find here are anywhere from $250 to up and over $400 a night, depending on the time of year. I can tell you that we got a $300 rate, and that was last minute. Really, the family who's paying that rate, but it was last minute. Within 3 days is how they planned it. I was mentioning that we are in the back of this property. This is a huge, huge property. So we are right here. You are here. The dig site is actually where the pool is. This is the coolest pool on property. It has like a huge pyramid. We'll show you all that. This is also part of where Grand Destino Tower is, guys. That's a newer portion of this property, but it is amazing. And then the convention center. But here's a little overview of how large this resort is. We're gonna go find some food, so come along. Now each section has its own pool. So right there, right back here, there's a smaller pool if you wanted to use that. But the massive pool is the dig site. They have different style of buildings. Ranchos, which is where we're at. Casitas, which is further away from us and a little closer to like the food and the main area. Cabanas, and then of course there is the Grand Destino. But we're headed towards the front. If you're thinking of staying in this resort and you are not fond of walking far and often, you probably want to stay somewhere closer to the main area, to that convention center where all the food is. Now, we've tried to stay at Grand Destino a few times and the rooms were up and over $700 a night. I don't know if it's because of the time of year that I was looking, but I also want to keep that in mind. They can get pretty expensive here if you want to stay in the tower. Here's the dig site, which is the entrance to the pool. Here's the slide to the pool, guys. It has a really cool dip right here, so you kind of gain speed before you come out. And then, I don't know if that's a jaguar there, but he's spitting water at you as you're coming down. There's the awesome pyramid, but guys, look, here is the view of that slide. And there's a little bit of a line back there. For me personally, it is not hot enough yet to get in the pool. Again, this pool stays with the southwestern theme, as you can see. And that looks like some of those pyramids that you see like in Mexico. It is so awesome, guys. We love this pool. It's a huge pool. Has a great slide. And if you want to eat here by the pool, you can, right here at Tiestas. Behind the pool back there, you can see the Grand Destino Tower, which is the newest part of this resort. Here's a walkway to more buildings back there. I believe those are the casitas, if I remember correctly. Over here is the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, which we're trying to get reservations for right now. We're actually trying to get on the wait list for the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. Oh, did you guys see that? But we couldn't get in. It's a 75-minute wait. And then I went to refresh and it said 105-minute wait. So we're gonna go eat inside the main building, and we're gonna try to get into Three Bridges another day. I keep forgetting to mention that today's October 21st, and everything the family looked at just 3 days ago, though, keep that in mind, was sold out. Coronado Springs and the beach resort were the only two resorts on property that had something available. So it's pretty busy here. And that's actually the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. We're gonna try to see if we can do a walk up. And if not, we're just gonna head over to the main building. I love how it overlooks the water. Guys, it is a 105-minute wait now. I've tried to get on the waiting list, like from home, and it doesn't even show it. So I guess you have to be staying on property to be able to see it. I'm not sure, but I want you to keep that in mind also. So if you're staying here, just plan ahead and try to get yourself in there. We're coming into El Mercado. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So on that side there is the grill station. You can get burgers and chicken, but we are at the side of the pasta and the pizza. Wow, that's amazing. You gotta try this, babe. You guys, for fast food or quick serve, this is delicious. By the way, the 2 meals that we got and the 2 sodas were all $46. But this is a massive amount of food. I feel like 3 of us can eat from all this. Maybe even 4 of us can eat from all this. So the pizza's really good. The pepperonis are bursting with flavor. But I have to tell you that this chicken parmesan is delicious. I'm a little weird about red sauces, and I don't always like to order stuff with red sauce. This red sauce has just enough taste, like tanginess and sweetness. It is so good, guys. So the Coronado Mercado, or the marketplace for the quick service, it is delicious so far. If you are not in the mood for quick service, you also have Rick's Bar and Grill over here. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they're also pretty busy, but I can see that there's a couple of tables available. In case you didn't know, this is also part of a convention center here at the Coronado Springs. And I'm not sure if there's any conventions going on right now, but there are several halls in there. This Cafe Rick's is actually closed right now, but it looks like you might be able to get some baked goods, some coffee, There's even some chips back there. This used to be the main entrance for the Coronado Springs, and you would come over here and check in. All of that used to be check-in area. But now this connects to the Gran Destino. There's a long hall that takes you in there. We'll go that way in a second. And that's where you're going to check in the Gran Destino now. So now they've kind of kept this open as a place that you can just come and hang out and relax. It's huge, guys. Look at this. But it's so cool because you can just kind of sit here. Even if you have some work to do, you can sit, do some work, and you kind of have it to yourself. And look how amazing this room is. And yet this here used to be all of the check-in area. So in that direction, you're going to the convention center and the restaurants. And in this direction, you have Panchitos. There's my honey video taping for you guys right there, or vlogging. I don't even know what that's called anymore, but right there, there's Marky Mouse. We're going into Panchitos, which is the store. Plates, the jugs, cups. My honey's taking advantage of this cool chair. Guys, look at that. It's a little different. It looks like it's a little low to the ground. Is it comfortable though? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Walking through this hall takes you right into Gran Destino Tower. And like I had mentioned before, that was added on years later. Guys, it's movie night. They've got some movies, or a movie I should say, showing. I can't tell what it is right now, but yeah. Look at that massive chandelier. Guys, this is a bar, but they also serve coffee, like unique coffees. So I'm hoping to try it either tomorrow morning or the next morning. But I am a coffee lover, but I'm not having coffee now. This is on my list of places to try. It's called the Barcelona Lounge. They've got some cool furniture in here also for waiting. Look at that beautiful art piece, Walton and Mickey. And this is now the check-in area for the Coronado Springs. So you need to come to the Gran Destino building to check in. That right there is the main entrance. So you have to drive up into the tower and come in through there. And there's a bunch of more seating here, guys. And it even has a charging area. They even have an area here that I guess if you're waiting, you need to charge your phones. There's charging stations all along this area. Before I forget to say it again, this is Marky Mouse. Go check him out on YouTube. Look at this grand entrance. I love this wall of lights that you have here. Those are all different kind of lamps. And this particular lamp right here was made into an ornament. I don't know if you guys caught that when I was in the store. And this is the entrance, guys. They've got this area here where you can sit down and just relax and enjoy that awesome view. You've got the fountain over here, and you have the beautiful Gran Destino on this side. And across the way, I don't know if you can tell, there is the Three Bridges bar. I love how it's just over the water. We were able to get into the Three Bridges Cafe or Three Bridges Bar and Grill. It's Bar and Grill, guys. Because the family got here, and we actually went ahead and put in a space for 2 different tables. We did a 3 and a 4 people table, and we were able to get in line, but then they did put us all together. So Mark and I already ate, but we are trying some of the appetizers. We're having some of the drinks, but I gotta tell you, I love the atmosphere here, and I love that it's outside. Today's a wonderful evening. The weather is just right. So far so good. The family went with curry chicken. Look at that, guys. It looks amazing. And my honey got the pumpkin cheesecake. Since we had dinner already, he went ahead and ordered a little bit of dessert. And the nephew got the short rib.
Oh, it's a video.
It's short rib tacos.
Niece got the tacos as well.
Niece and nephew. Yes?
What are you saying?
Yes?
Wow.
Good? Guys, that's going to conclude part 1 of my little weekend staycation here at the Coronado Springs. I hope you guys will come back for more, but I got to tell you, so far, everything we've seen, we love. The food tonight was delicious. I love the room, and this property is just amazing. But I will show you some more on the next vlog. Thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, and leave me a comment.